Now, if we talk about the current trends, trading blocks trends, which if we just go by the numbers, you will see that after the establishment of WTO in 1995, actually the number of trading blocks has reduced. One the free trade agreements number of free trade agreement per year has reduced. One of the reason for this is that more and more countries found it is it is irrelevant to have free trade agreement under the aegis of WTO, because World Trade Organizations tries to regulate the rules of the game and the rules of the trade. So many more and more countries found that there is the reason for going for free trade agreements is not very good, and it is also actually very true in the case of India, which opted out recently from one of the biggest trading bloc, which was NYSE before the COVID-19 pandemic, and it was in news, big news, that India opted out of RCEP, that is the regional comprehensive economic partnership, which comprised of very big countries including China, Australia, Japan, South Korea, and the ASEAN 10 ASEAN countries. So it was supposed to be almost the half of the world was to become the trading bloc, but India opted out, and it was a very big jolt on this one of the mother of all trading blocks. India is opting out from RCEP. So it is not only India. It is actually, if you look at this graph, this talks about the world scenario. The overall the faith of the countries into free trade agreement is actually dampening, because after the establishment of WTO, what GATT could not do, it is assumed and it is observed that WTO has been able to do justice to the world trading system. So more and more countries are finding that having more number of free trade agreements is not really required. So this was about this particular slide, which I wanted to share this. At the same time, if you look at the data, this is a very interesting slide. I will tell you why. First of all, this slide is from 1980 to 2015, if you look at it. And as you can see here also you can see that the number of free trade agreement post 2000 is not really increasing. But what is happening here is that not only they are decreasing, but the complexity of these trade agreement. Uh, Here, let me tell you that this slide is the focus is regional trade agreement rather than the free trade agreement. So, although regional trade agreement also invites free trade agreement, but free trade agreement, there is a little difference between free trade agreement and regional trade agreement, because in regional trade agreement there is a geographic angle also. So normally regional trade agreements are the near geographies. So the regions are there. So this particular graph talks about the regional trade agreement like SAARC or EU or NAFTA, those kind of things. But what it talks about, this slide, more importantly, what it talks about, that the nature of these agreements, regional trade agreements, is becoming very complex. And look at our neighborhood. If you look at our own case of SAARC, our regional trade agreement, has become so complex that we are not able to get the benefit out of this regional trade agreement. And look at the Brexit. What happened in even European Union? It was a very major jolt to European Union. If you look at, it was unthinkable that Britain will exit from European Union. So reason is very simple, because people are going deeper into the benefits of these regional trade agreements, and these trade agreements are becoming complex. So this slide tells you about that. And what are the policy areas which are covered? You can see here 20 policy areas, 10 to 20 policy area, or less than 10 policy areas. You will see that this complexity has increased from this. So it is very important to understand. So it is not just the number game. It is not just that we have some trading block that does not serve the purpose. What is important is to understand the inherent nature of these trading blocks, to understand the real economic benefit, international economic benefit, real gains from the trade, from the regional trade agreements. Now, in this context, let us look at the complexity of the European Union. Uh, uh, if you look at this particular slide, it is very important. The This slide focuses on the status of the different economic cooperation under the platform of European Union. If you look at this, so it is very interesting slide. I will tell you how. On the bottom of this slide, you will see that in different colors, you will see that the nature of agreement of EU. The blue denotes very strong agreement, of course, which is the core area of EU, which is 28 countries. Then you have green area, then you have other areas. If you look at these things, let me see. I can show you here. If you see here, blue, green, brown, orange, yellow, then you have this light blue, and you have this checkered brown, and then you have this checkered red. So if you look at this, you will see that there is a very strong geographic angle. The countries which are neighboring to the European Union cluster has the stronger economic cooperation. But the countries like Australia, if you look at, which is very far off, is having a very loose kind of agreement with the European Union. So there is a very strong geographical angle. But that does not explain everything, because if you look at this part of the world, which is dominated by the erstwhile Soviet Union, in spite of having very proximate geography, they are not part of the European Union. So there is a lot of history involved, and more importantly, there is an ideology, the basic ideology of capitalism, which is involved. So there is an angle of geography, there is an angle of ideology, and there are other factors also. I'll explain to you that what are the other factors. So if you look at this state of European Union trade, which talks about the status till 2016 when Brexit did not happen. So you can see that there is so many things in play: geography, ideology, and other factors. Right. So that was the idea of this slide to explain to you that the European agreement, the regional trade agreement, which is one of the ideal or model agreement, what is the status and how it is affected.